Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to Stellaris Federations expansion 2.6 update. So the big thing with this update is twofold. Firstly, there are now federations that are actually particularly useful and do amazing stuff, and there's a galactic union and all that jazz. There's a lot more diplomacy. And secondly, there are origins which kind of flavor your species. I wanted to touch on one in particular because it's awesome. It involves exploding planets, which is my thing. So, Doomsday. The civilization's homeworld is highly unstable, and it is only a matter of time before it explodes. Their only hope is to seek refuge elsewhere before it is too late. Yeah, our homeworld's gonna explode. Warning, challenging origin. Your homeworld will explode within 35 to 45 years after game start. Valuable resources from the doomed planet's mantle boost production on the surface. No guaranteed habitable world will spawn near your home system. Now, normally you have like 2 worlds, is the normal, that spawn next to you that are your correct type. With this one, no, that's not guaranteed. You might end up not finding our new homeworld and dying, or having to colonize a poor habitability world as you try and make your way off your homeworld, or maybe you even have to bump into another empire which has those worlds in it and you have to do a quick war to try and grab them so you actually have somewhere to live. It's a hard origin, but I really wanted to do it because it offers this unique challenge. So we're going to be playing as the Leonin Coalition. We're cats. We're a race of cats. We come from a savannah world because cats, and we are enduring because, you know, cats live forever. They've got 9 lives. That's the joke. The solitary, because they want all the laps to themselves, and they are very determined that this is my space. Industrious. Now this ties into like the Doomsday thing. In my like headcanon, we delved too greedily and too deep. We basically did like large-scale fracking and disturb the tectonic plates, and the planet's going to explode or something. You know, insert science fiction here. So we're a bit miners, but focused around mining. We're good at it. We also break planets accidentally. We're natural engineers because to get the mining technology that good, we need to be pretty good at engineering. And we're deviants, which means we have the, governing ethics attraction minus 15%, because there's no way you're getting a cat to do what you want it to. The cat will do what the cat wants to do. So it kind of made sense to me. Egalitarian, xenophile. I mean, cats love sitting on laps. So, and militarist. Cats will defend their territory. Byzantine bureaucracy and free haven for 2 reasons. Firstly, free haven, we want all the labs to sitting. We're happy with getting all those new aliens in so that we can rub up against them and declare them to be our own. And secondly, because once we destroy our homeworld, we need more people. And also thirdly, because, hey, with federations around, I really want to do a lot of that diplomacy, because it's really focused around the new diplomacy aspect, so it'd be nice to have all the immigrants coming in and then be able to play with that. The society has a well-earned reputation as a free haven. The tired, the poor, the huddled masses yearning to breathe free, all are welcome here regardless of their species or origin. Statue of Liberty right there, which is ironic considering modern world. Byzantine bureaucracy as well, which ties into the whole new empire like expansion mechanic, like your admin cap and stuff. Bureaucrats also produce unity and stability, so that makes sense. So, and it also makes sense that like to get off this world, we're doing this big push to quickly get out of the world, colonize space. There'll be a lot of bureaucracy involved in doing that because we're mobilizing an entire world. So we're going to be playing as them. We're playing as Model 16, who I did my previous showcase of, partly because I want to play the Doomsday thing, and partly because it was a very poor spawn, actually. I'll talk about that in a bit. But we have AI empires, 12. I am not randomizing that because I want to make sure there are plenty of empires. So I wanted to, maybe we'll even up this, maybe up to like 14. Like plenty of empires. Large world. I have made the crisis 2.5 times harder. And importantly, a slight increase to hyperlane density, but I also knocked down the amount of abandoned gateways and wormholes just because it's a big galaxy and I want them to be important when you find them. I want to be, I found this thing. I don't want to be, hey, we found yet another wormhole and abandoned gateway. I want them to be kind of like a special event. So with that said, we're going to play. So the other reason I wanted to not play the Model 3, if you saw my previous Origin video where we covered that Origin, is because it turns out we spawned on one side of the galaxy and everyone else, I'm not kidding, everyone else spawned on the other side of the galaxy. So there was not really a lot of interaction with them. It was a problem. I was just, what happens when you have a random empire spawn, I guess. Okay, so welcome to the Leonin Coalition. Leo is dying. Our homeworld has been plagued by earthquakes and volcanic eruptions thousands of years before our scientists finally confirmed the unthinkable. Their calculations showed that our tectonically unstable planet would tear itself apart within a century or two. I assume that, like, it had been kind of tectonically active and a bit awkward and it might explode, kind of, and then we did the drilling and that was what sent it over the edge. That's my headcanon, at least. With no way of halting this process, it was realized that our survival as a species would depend on our ability to leave Leo behind and seek refuge elsewhere among the stars. As unprecedented industrial and technological buildup followed, and our civilization rapidly progressed from primitive atmospheric flight to early space travel, the first vessels capable of hyperspace travel are ready. But there is not much time. We must find a new home. Right, let's grab physics research buff. Farmers plus 20% because we'll need food for our colony ship. And I guess we'll go minerals from miners as well. Geothermal fracking. I think that's what got us into this problem. Maybe we just need a better form of fracking. It's a very interesting attitude. You know what? Our fracking may have caused our planet to explode. How do we solve this? We just need better fracking. Definitely. We're going to grab our science ship. Hello. In fact, we'll actually build a new science vessel as well. And we're going to go look for a planet. Spawned relatively near the center. Now, we need to find a planet that's near us and is ideally, like, not tundra, alpine, arctic. That's the other side of the habitability tree. We'll have some real problems if we find them. We need to find something like a savanna or maybe like a desert or something. You know, something close, something in that bracket. Arid. Black hole is not really particularly useful. I think we'll go explore, explore, explore. And hopefully find something. Oh, we'll also speed up time. The end is nigh! As earthquakes and volcanic activity on Leo continue to increase in frequency and intensity, our scientists are now able to more accurately predict when the end will come. They estimate that between 35 and 45 years until the planet detonates. That's not a lot of time. Conditions on the surface will steadily deteriorate until then. The only good news is that violent tectonic movements have made it easier to access the rich resources of the planet's mantle, increasing our production capacity. There is not much time. We get plus 10 devastation, we get minus 30% habitability, plus 30% on alloy, mineral, and energy credit jobs. That's not bad. Stability, minus 10. Immigration pull, minus 50%. I mean, that makes sense. People don't really want to immigrate to a world that might explode. I get that. And emigration push is plus 100. So people really want to leave, which, again, kind of makes sense. Carry on expanding. Oh, food is negative. We should build a food thing when we get a chance. How much do you cost? 300. Nope. We need more minerals. Okay. 1. No planet. Sure. That's the thing. We need 200 energy to get our scientists, so science vessel's just not going to sit there tight for now and not do anything. Okay, 2. No planet. Get you a lifespan or leader upkeep and cost. We'll go lifespan. And we'll order you to go this way. I might actually build another one in a minute. Although we do need more food. That's a problem. Because we need 200 food to build a colony ship. One of the reasons I often like playing like Hive Mind, Lithivore, or Machine is that we don't have to worry about all the resources as much. Tropical world, and it's 12. It will do in a pinch. It will do in a pinch. I'm actually going to get you to survey that because it's right next to us. And we'll explore. Again, it's one adjacent. It's not great.
Anomaly found.
Optical scan indicates it's unusually verdant. It's going to take too long. We're going to leave it. We made a startling find. The planet is teemed with alien life for the first time in history. We encountered life forms that did not originate on Leo. We may not be alone. Habitability is 20%. Yeah. That doesn't really do it for us. Hello. Build me a agricultural district. And the shipyard. Build another science vessel. Right. We found a planet. Just a terrible planet. Okay, got the new science vessel. We'll go for the cheap leader. And then we'll have a pop out this way. So we'll explore. Again, not surveying because we want to just save time. We just want to fly through them and look if they have a planet. I'm hoping we do in here. Right. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Admittedly, one of those is a black hole, so it kind of counts as 5. But 5 and 1 planet is reasonable. It's just not a planet we can really use. Hello, Desert World 25. This is perfect. Arid World 11. That will do. Right, cancel what you're doing. Survey system. Actually, just survey this system first since you're in it. Survey system. And I'm probably going to say, even though that's an Arid 11, like it's an 11, we're going to survey this way as well. Right. This is our new home. Mendoc 4.
Recon pass completed.
Okay, good for you. That's terrible. Move on. Hello, Mendoc 4. Let's learn all about you. The Erasian Concordat. We found artifacts from the ancient civilization. We translate them in the language. They were called the Erasian Concordat, interstellar power that held sway over this region of the galaxy a little over a million years ago. They were 6-limbed mammalians, and there's several references to some sort of plague called the Javorian Pox, which swept through the Empire with devastating results, possibly leading... It's a little bit on the nose for right now.
New sit rep.
Meanwhile, 60% habitability. Xenologists are practically falling over themselves to publish their takes on the recent findings of alien life. This fevered storm in the scientific community has had negative, yet temporary, impact on the pursuits in other fields. Remarkable. Oh, it's actually a dead end. It is actually a dead end. I thought we just couldn't see the connections. That's interesting. This is technically... Oh, no, it's still technically a 3-point. Because this is too wide, so 1, so this is like a single bottleneck, and then this is technically 2 bottlenecks, which we can bottleneck here and here, or here and here, or here and here, or even here and here. So this is a 3-point connection. They're pretty typical, especially if you start in the center. If you start towards the edge, you can get 2-point bottlenecks around your home system. It's not actually as important as I make it sound in Stellaris. Right, tradition available. There is really only one tradition that I'm thinking of right now, and that is expansion, because we need to do an expansion for, planet blowing up reasons. When we adopt it, we get colony development speed 25%. That seems to be a good idea to me. We also are still losing food. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Very hard. Ancient precursor civilization. Leave it be. We are down amenities and we have a slot, but I'm not going to fill it because they'll do the amenity job rather than the food job. I need them to do the food job. Please tell me about Mendoc 4.
System reconnaissance completed.
Yes.
Anomaly found.
Oh, we'll research it. There is a thing here. It is mostly an energy world. That's fine. A lot of sinkholes. Okay. That's actually not that bad. I thought we'd be in a bit of trouble here, but it's gonna be tough to expand, but we need to serve that system. Carry on. And I'm going to tell you to come here and serve it that afterwards. How's our research going? Because we have a food buff as well in the pipeline. Many months away. Yeah, why do I bother asking? Habitable World Survey. Yeah, we should do this.
New sit rep.
It seems important. Shifting sand. Scouring through the sands of Mendoc 4, a particular set of life forms exhibit many traits believed to be beneficial to the evolution of greater mental faculties and eventually sapience. While species development appears to have been plateaued some millennia ago, we might be able to provide a technological impetus for evolution. Okay. So, like, there are people here that we could technically, like, uplift. Pre-sapience. Oh, I mean, we are xenophiles. But we need your planet right now. We're also militarist. We know what needs to be done. We need your planet. Hopefully you can live on it next to us. But we need your planet, mate. Sorry. Okay. You're moving up there.
Recon pass completed.
You've done your pass here. All right. Expand down to... what are you called? Kongath. And...
Recon pass completed.
okay. I kind of want to do both influence cost reductions so we can start expanding with cheaper influence because we need to expand quickly. And also then colonization fever because +1 pop is great. So we'll see. Food is slowly going up now. +1. That will take time to be useful. In the meantime, just build some mining stations and some research stations. Oh, there's a 5 engineering research? Where's that? Oh, there's a 3 and a 2. Okay. Yeah, definitely should have done that already. That would have been a lot more science. That would have increased our engineering by over 25%. Oh, you're done already? Okay. I guess we could start expanding. I kind of want to save that 10% unity, though. We'll have that soon.
Anomaly found.
Speaking of the devil, you find a pattern that cannot be natural. Rifts like writing. Research it. I'm going to grab Starbase Influence Cost Reduction. Construction ship. When you're done, feel free to expand over there.
Anomaly found.
Massive storms visible in the upper atmosphere. This gas giant. Yeah, research them as well. I'm not as worried about being super speedy because we do have a planet we can use. Even if it's not perfect, like it's only 60% habitability, but 60% habitability is pretty good. The only way we're going to get better is finding a savanna. Now, I could have taken as traits like extra habitability so that we could have it, inhabit almost any world we find. Pardon me, my tea's getting up down me. Extreme storms. Ooh, hello. But I didn't want to take the extra habitability because it would feel kind of like cheating the system. Be like, oh, we have to leave our home planet, but we can live anywhere. Alien writing. The life of an alien mercenary. Okay.
Anomaly
Whoa!
found.
Savannah. It's 12. It is a savanna, but it's a 12. That's a difficult choice. Unexplained interference patterns. Research it. And we will make ourselves an extra construction ship, I think. Alright, food's going up. Still don't want to make the immunity
Recon
building
pass
because you'll
completed.
change around who's working where. Sonified science! Strange mathematical equation that the science officers cannot get out of their head. Good for them. Right, you're going to move on. Cool. And once you're done there, we'll probably just start doing
System
exploring again.
reconnaissance completed.
Yeah. We'll do an explore up here. We'll explore there. And then there. Right, construction ship. Do you want to start grabbing the black hole towards this arid world? How many tasks have you got left? 1. Okay, so you're actually about to go do that. I guess for you, we'll move up here already, because there's not much to research there. Okay. Strategic resource. Ooh, we found dark matter? That's a nice start. Previously unknown strategic resource dubbed dark matter. This exotic substance has many properties that seemingly defy several natural laws. It could potentially revolutionize the sciences. We do not possess the means to extract it, but we should consider controlling the system. Okay, yeah. That gives me even more reason to. It's only 1 dark matter, but it's still, you know, it's dark matter, so sure.
System reconnaissance completed.
Right. Starbase that up. There's an out here, really, which is a shame.
System reconnaissance completed.
And we are... Alright, nothing here as well. Okay, let's do this. You know what? We'll do it from here. Survey, survey. When you're done there... Survey, survey, survey. That should get us into the outer ring, so that's going to be a very useful transit point. And then back down here, survey, survey, and this is the dead end, so that's not as troubling.
Construction complete.
Okay, that's the first starbase outside our home system done. I'm actually going to just survey these, because now we have a planet that we know we can use. Makes me a lot more confident. So yeah, we'll move forwards like that.
Construction complete.
And then we'll also expand to there. Right, whole load of sudden expansion going on. But I think that's kind of what, like, the Doctor ordered, right? We're gonna blow up our home world. We have 30 to 40 years now.
Anomaly found.
Heavily armed vessel in orbit of an asteroid. Hell yeah. Proceed with caution. I mean, hell yeah. Cautiously. Hell yeah? That's like a cautious hell yeah, right? I mean, we probably should build more corvettes, but also kind of focus on other things right now.
Anomaly found.
This is way too hard. Uncover something that can only be described as mythical. Oh, mystical. Leave it be. I really want that, though. Something that's described as mystical? I kind of want to take the system just to know what it is. I mean, obviously, I could just start researching now, but we're kind of busy.
Construction complete.
Alright, beautiful. Mining stations, and... New colony start extra pop. Empire sprawl. Starbase upkeep. We're going to go the extra pop. It's pretty obvious to me. We need the extra pop right now. We still don't have the food to build a colony ship. We need 200. Ugh. That's why I like starting as, you know, lithoids, hive minds, robots. You don't need to worry about all the resources. Do-do-do. 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 Okay. Nefri's Pride. It's an abandoned military spacecraft called Nefri's Pride. Its light frame and evasion hardware suggests it was built for long-range patrol missions, but has since been retrofitted in a long-range stealth bomber. Records of the ship's comms reveal it was hijacked by rebel guerrillas on its way to form a strike against a secret complex called the Zvan Lab, said to hold a weapon so powerful it could win them the war. When they were shot down, we've extracted the ship's destination. We have no such need of such a weapon. I mean, hell, influence is good, but we're militarists.
New sit rep.
We're going to look for that weapon. Oh, that's really close. We're going to that. Right, food is about a year away from being ready. Oh, arid world down here is kind of meh.
Recon pass completed.
Oh, not a bad world. And it is technically like a junction point. There's a junction point there as well, and another... By junction I mean like bottlenecks. Bottleneck here. We can cover a relatively large area of only having 3 bottlenecks. Provided, you know, they're clear. Right. We could build another starbase at this point. I don't really think there's a
Recon
point.
pass completed.
Oh, hello. Kosk. At first sight, there's only snow and ice on Kosk. Vast expanses of impenetrable white, glass lakes, jagged turquoise glaciers against fiery orange skies, torn open like a wound, pouring red into the seas as Kosk's star set. I mean, it's a blue. I guess the atmosphere does some sort of weirdness. The only sounds of the thunder of the ice caving and the wind howling across the plains. Yet Kosk was once someone's home. In the midst of a wide barren field, the black metal framework of a steeple protrudes from white masses. What forgotten secrets could be buried under the snow? I need my research ships, but I kind of want to do this. It might just have to wait until a little bit later, because I want to go look at that weapon. Okay. However, we can also build a colony ship. Do it! Oh, actually, can I cancel that? Colonize, yes. Yes. We will rename this. It's going to be New Leo. There we go. And Mendok, can I rename you? Yes. You are New Persia. I still think it's a good joke. Right. Construction ship not doing anything. That's probably going to be the case for a little while. We can't do the Kosk thing anyway because we'd need control of the system, which means we need to put a base there, and we're kind of not bothering for now. Unless we decide to start basing up this way, which might be a good idea to get this arm if there's anyone up the top. But we don't know if there's anyone up the top. And again, we can bottleneck this here, 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 here. Whereas here, we only get like a couple of places we can bottleneck. So I think it's better to expand this way. Once we have researched those, we'll probably start bottlenecking there. But for now, we're going to call it this episode a little bit shorter. But if you do like, subscribe, comment down below. Of course, it's really helpful with a new expansion and a new series on YouTube to do all the things and commenting for the algorithm in YouTube and all that jazz. So it really does help. So thank you very much to those of you who do. Because I see a lot of people do go in the comment section and be like, comment for the algorithm. That really is helpful. So thank you very much. Let me know what you're thinking about the Doomsday start down below. I think there is a condition in which you can end the Doomsday or like massively lengthen it, but I don't know how often it appears. Because I did actually quickly load up the Doomsday to be like, right, how does this work? Just so I know, so that I'm not like reading text very slowly in front of you guys. And it did pop up with a, hey, go to these 5 planets and figure out how to maybe alleviate the Doomsday. We didn't get it this time. I'm kind of pleased. I actually want to experience the proper Doomsday. I don't want to be like, oh, it ends. Okay. But Persia is going to blow up. We're making a new colony. I believe Federations is available tomorrow, I think, when I'm recording this video. But yeah, until next time, I've been EnterElysium. Let me know if you want to see more, and stay shiny.